So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They're running it.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after one. On third down, Jackson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 32.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Hatch it. Check.
Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Fine, 90. 57's mine. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 52. Check. Friday. Alert. Big edge.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Hey, 0.
Now it's Wilson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Matt Judon in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. This will be from 49 yards out. And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready. 60 yards. Check 56. He don't know no better.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Jackson on 3rd down. And he's got Snead. Past the 20 and all all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 56 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
19.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
One left, one left.
Let's go, right here.
Hey, check Mike 57.
On second down, it's Carson, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Mike 57.
Now Wilson on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Kill.
Check 37. Check 37.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go. Joker. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go.
Motion.
They run it with Carson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Under 10. Good job right there. Gun.
At the Ravens 42-yard line.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, let's go double count right here. Double count. Bang.
On second down, it's Carson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
49. Bang out. Bam. Far left. Tempo.
Now a give, right side. Carson, and they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Let's go. Get that quarterback, D-line. Check.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey,
19.
48 right now. Let's go.
Oh, you got D? Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Pernell McPhee gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Myers able to knock it through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Check the backer, check the backer. Tight dog, tight dog.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They run it again with Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
It's just me and you.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
What? 315. 48 Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Hey, 0, 0, 0.
On first down, it's Carson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Check. 4 down, 4 down. Check. 48 to Mike. Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag. Watch the flag. Wait. Check. I'll go special. I'll go special. Out, 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 out. Check 26.
They run again with Carson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
What's left? The 17-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
Switch. 4 down.
They'll try to run with Carson. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, hold on. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 95 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together Charles a night. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Eluding the pressure right. He uncorks it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, 83 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Tucker with the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
At the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
In your face.
Friday. Go. Mike 57. Hey, what? Short. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Check. Gun. 57's the mic. 57's the mic. Check.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matt Judon picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Got it. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Hey, let's go double count right here. Double count.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Big hold to the 30. And this is caught by C.J. Procise. And he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. A good pickup there, a 22.
Shift. Check three. Alert three. Why? Get one.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
18. 57. Mike, 57. Hold up. Trying to collect. Jam. Watch safety creep.
Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We own them.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 58 yards. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Now Jackson, he's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trey Flowers picks it, and a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. To throw is Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Now it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Judon able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Watch twist.
Wilson wants to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Slam. No. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Friday. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we got Mike.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.